score between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore
No,
Ravens.
it shouldn't be because he can't shoot.
In the AFC Championship game, off we go.
He cannot shoot. So if he cannot shoot,
and
that's fine.
Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I disagree. Rhino had a mid-range. Excuse me? Ben Simmons shoots running floaters from the free throw line. That's not a mid-range.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. Swift.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll try the left side. Swift. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On 2nd down, it's Love. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play.
You said when it's out of bad place?
Before it turns into something big.
No, it wasn't.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first
16.
down.
I didn't like 16. The 16 was leaps and bounds better.
Call there that brings up 4th.
Yes. Who cares? My player progress doesn't count. It doesn't transfer. So who cares?
You're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
It's the same version, basically. You still get it anyway. It transfers. The VC, the close. I think the close. Yeah.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
The VC transfers. That's all you need.
Caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 20.
I mean, you don't have to, but I wouldn't put no money in it on my player.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
I don't consistently play anything all year.
Talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers.
Don't do that.
Got him. Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
Consistently? No, I haven't. I deleted Madden 20 for a long time. I deleted Madden 20 for a long time, and I got back into it once Champions League started back up, and once Schemes was started back up.
He'll try to run this one in. And that play going
every MLB,
I
ain't gonna say that.
He could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
I deleted what MLB
set up 3rd and goal.
17.
From the gun, Jackson. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Hey, it might have been 17 or 18. I don't remember. Whenever somebody hit a home run on me in Yankee Stadium with CC Sabathia, I believe
for the extra point. He's got it. We'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
I don't play FIFA consistently.
Following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I will say that Madden 2K and MLB are the only sports games that I play every year.
Up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And he'll be up into
well, I'm not going to say that because MLB's only been out for a couple months.
Just a 3-yard gain there. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening.
MLB's only been out for a couple of months, so I can't say that.
They run the counter.
No, I'm not going to say that because I don't even know if this is. I don't even know if this one's going to be on the 5.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna play that.
That appeared to be a case of.
And it's gonna be a multiplayer, and I'm gonna drop off all the people that want to play it on the Xbox. You gonna learn to play the game on a better console.
Let's get off the field.
Yeah, it's a multiplayer.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Under pressure, and he'll go down.
I don't know why they finna get cleaned up.
Ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Tyus Bowser.
Because all the experienced players that ain't playing baseball game in all them years, they about to get cleaned up.
Here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to
not
that term
MLB.
complementary
MLB is
football.
not a console seller.
Them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's 2nd down.
On the ready. 53, Mike. Watch the out.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
He gets it to Brown. Complete. That's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
I didn't mean to do that, but you know.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Flushed out right. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to get this down.
Because they said that James Wiseman has the best jump shot in the game.
14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like
I'm sorry. I actually subscribe to people that play too trash.
Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, you're right. I do know a lot about a game that I still subscribe to people on YouTube that play. Just because I don't play it don't mean that I don't tune into videos from time to time.
Out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of
because the game is trash. I'd rather sit up and watch other people rage at it than me.
And avoid the big hit.
And he's able to get it to
the same way it's funny to sit up and listen to Blaze, Cell, and Art, but I refuse to touch that game.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, Dobbins.
So it's hate because y'all said that. Hold on, I'm sorry.
As they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
To buy him.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Oh, so he's useless.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down.
Well, partner,
the star boy.
We thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting in.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
So hold on, is that not the same card?
End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
So why don't you evo him?
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Sure, just evo him and play with him in them challenges. What's the problem? Right. You can make mad coin doing that.
Begin this drive, and on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little
sold
more
on that user really bad.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
So, are we going to talk about how they gave Ninja $30 million?
We remind you
because Mixer fell apart.
We will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful division.
No, the streamer, the white dude that is literally famous for playing Fortnite.
He was held without one last
they gave him 30. All right, he signed an
offense.
exclusive deal with streaming service. 60 mil, right? It was almost like an NFL deal to stream on their platform to build up their fan base. That streaming service went downhill and ended up closing down. So they had to buy him out $30 million because their streaming service went downhill.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes.
Yeah, it was like 60 mil.
Double team and it's intercepted.
No, they bought him out for 30 mil. They gave him $30 million.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And some room to run now.
Yeah, this game's over.
Big play there for Baltimore. 65 yards on the ground. So all of a sudden with that run, maybe now a chance for points here.
It's a total mind shift, isn't it? Because what you were saying before was, hey, let's just get out of here.
That's actually not that bad because all you're doing is playing the CPU.
Meanwhile,
Yo, this tight end is trash.
Right away, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Sure, you could do that in like them 30 games.
Shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he will take it.
Yeah, this game's done.
Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
What, John Moran sucks or something?
This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, look at the clock here.
I wouldn't be surprised if Matumbo gets like a higher 3-pointer. If that's the case, then them threes are a breeze.
Well, I've been told
No, with the duo.
Approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes.
Because that's the case, them threes are a breeze.
You got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2.
Oh, wait, what's Matumbo's 3? A 25?
Blitz coming and down he goes.
That's higher than Bill Russell's. When me and Blaze did his. When me, Blaze, and Ked did his to get Bill Russell to a 93-pointer.
Going to throw. Forced out to his left. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Mahomes now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyus Bowser. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Going to throw again. Buying time to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Winner go home. That's the
Can I cut the stream?
This is
a very anticlimactic
divisional round. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darren Lee charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
No, I said what's up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, and maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
Ooh, it was whack.
On third down, Jackson being chased out left. He's got his man. It's Andrews. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That video's hilarious.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Oh, he's doing my damn gift, man. That's fine.
Looking to throw on second down. Jackson dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this.
I am up 21, aren't I?
Incomplete.
Calm down.
Now it's third down.
And now
dog, I'm up 20. I'm up 24 to
3.
3. Like, let me chill.
Actors always say, "What's my
let me get this first down."
Big scene. Right now, the play caller's thinking, "What have I done before? This worked well that I can go to right now."
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go
and we'll tell him to play you head-to-head for it.
Because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And now he'll tuck it.
Then he pulled a box.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, and apparently Steph Curry has contact dunk packages.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense.
Taco on, you can't dunk on Taco or something again?
Trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
That's a good
Because
read.
some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Sack.
Looking to throw it for Holmes.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now.
I'm going to miss that play, man.
An avalanche is coming right on top of him. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taken in at the 22. Now a hit. And what a return as he brings us back to the 25.
I deserve that. I deserve that.
And that's
I do.
What friends are for.
Right.
Tay is up.
He's
just not alone.
You know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care
Because he sent a video in the chat that was funny.
You know, you turn it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. On 2nd down now. Swift. And he'll get blown.
You thought you was hitting that edge?
That's tough. Back at the 6. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put down.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That shouldn't have been a touchdown, but that was beautiful.
Make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the number 1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins, and an alley to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, that's actually a nice app. It tells you all the locker codes for 2K that are currently active and that you can put in. Shake just tweeted this out. Shake tweeted out. Go to Shake and Bake Twitter.
And for them a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 1st down, Swift. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's easier than hunting on IG and Twitter to figure out what locker
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level.
But you gonna keep putting in them locker codes too, so stop complaining. Yeah.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time
They never give you those though.
Now a give, right side. Swift. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 13 yards there at a Kansas City first
Have y'all
down.
ever seen anybody with the open?
Running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They'll run with Love. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Get him. Get him. Here, 15. 53's the mic. 53.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
Yo, EA just sold me on a pick 6.
Be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Hold on. I can see what he got.
He's still moving around.
He got a
the
Tatum.
number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
I keep thinking I'm playing 21 when I'm pressing R1 for a spy.
Now that'll be
I press 5 before
it's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
Contain.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They've got good starting field position.
He's going to get the sapphire.
1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. They just look like they're having
it
fun
gives you a
out there.
notification
There's
when the
another
locker
big
code
play
drops.
on the big
That's
run.
not
I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time.
That'd be useful for, well, if I play 21.
Was summertime and the living is easy. Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense.
So Trump said that Harvard closing classes is an easy way out when that's an elite school.
Cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that
Harvard is an elite school, and he said they took the easy way out because they said they weren't having classes because of the coronavirus.
Because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They'll run on first down. Swift, and he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
You can have that. Good swerve.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. 60 yards. And the Chiefs are in for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be fielded at the 6. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. Well, they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here, special teams.
And how about
he said next week.
Of the lead? This one felt a lot like, you remember Seattle, Denver, Super Bowl
He just got the most vicious, I just got the most
half.
vicious kick return of all time.
Yeah, this shit trash.
Now, they feel like they can't be caught.
Yeah, they are firmly in control.
Me too.
Right
so
now.
my backup can get some shine. I've been building him up.
Nigga, that shit ass. They gave us a choice.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message to your coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
That's probably because y'all was too backed up from when everything was
Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it.
Because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And to give this time to the tailback. And that play goes nowhere.
that day where he got to work that Saturday. That's going to be real hard because that's back-to-back days.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, doubles.
That's what I was telling MVP.
Man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, nobody in this party is built like that.
Nah, because when LeBron off, that nigga is off, nigga. Like, yo, like, that nigga in the crib dancing
and he
shit,
takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill.
That's one thing I can say about 21. I'm lurking at these.
And the Chiefs are in for 6.
Dog, I'm used to not being able to get out of range after playing the beta. That's a pick. That's a 6'5" linebacker, ball thrown right at him with 90 jump. That's an issue. That's an issue. I don't understand that yet. Whatever.
And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on him.
He's got another one. That's tough.
Everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
You can. Oh, no, D ain't played the beta. You can.
No, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row.
You cannot.
Blowouts. And
in Madden 21,
because I know at some point they was going to pass them niggas, but they actually play like linebackers.
In each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said,
in coverage
just
like
don't really
that,
do that in the
NFL. The only
NFL.
time they pick something
These
off
guys play,
is if a
and we just play
QB
them all the
literally
way
didn't
through.
see
Now,
these niggas,
in certain situations,
and the
they
ball
will
goes
take
right
them out, but for the
in their
most part,
direction, and they
they're not
catch
as
that
worried
shit.
and
Like,
concerned
them niggas
about
are
getting
not
them out of the
breaking shit,
game.
bro. Like,
That's always
like
puzzled
that.
me a little bit.
Like,
so that's a wrap for
one thing that I am gonna say, I need if they're gonna make the user, if I'm gonna have to use the safety, I don't care about that. That's fine. The one thing that I'm gonna say is if they're gonna make me use their safety instead of a linebacker, please allow zones to actually play their zones. Because in that beta, they did not play their zones.
Dog, my thing is, it's always gonna be zone manipulation in any Madden.
No. I'm not upset about the zone manipulation. The zone manipulation isn't the issue.
You talk about something had a zone. How your zone gonna play the way they need to play if there's zone manipulation?
Dog, I'm saying a zone should not, like, if I have somebody in yellow, they should not be playing like a spy.
If your opponent is manipulating the zone.
They should not be playing.
Do you understand what you're saying right now?
I understand what you're saying, but like you're not hearing what I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying, but there's always going to be zone manipulation, so it don't matter. Okay, so let's say they do make a game where the zones play the way they're supposed to play.